Hello, friends, and welcome to my final vinyl finds for 2024. It's been a heck of a year, to say the least. Here are 24 very interesting records that I think you'll really enjoy. We're going to go alphabetically, starting with number 1, ABBA, live in Bremen, West Germany in 1979. Now, I really enjoy the music of ABBA. I've got tickets to see Mania, the ABBA tribute, in about 2 weeks. This gave me something to listen to besides ABBA Gold, just the hits. Great track listing. Comes on this beautiful clear vinyl. So ABBA, live in Bremen, West Germany, number 1. Number 2, AC/DC. For those about to rock, we salute you. The Walmart Golden Vinyl Edition of one of my very favorite AC/DC records comes on this beautiful golden wax. AC/DC, for those about to rock, is number 2. Number 3, Boston, Walk On. Boston's 4th album, and the first without Bradley Delp on lead vocals. You've got Fran Cosmo on here from Orion the Hunter. We just met Fran Cosmo up at a local casino. He still can sing. It comes on this beautiful orange wax. So Boston, Walk On, number 3. Number 4, the Commodores. All the greatest hits. Why is this on your list, Mike? Because I got to meet the Commodores. Just about a month ago, we went to see them, and I got it autographed by Colin Orange, Cody Orange, J.D. Nicholas. And my favorite up here, it says, "We love you, brother." Commodores, number 4. Number 5, Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. This was originally released in 2008 without the song Telegraph Road. This is a 2002 remix reissue with Telegraph Road. Of course, that's one of my very favorite Dire Straits songs. Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. Next up, Aretha Franklin, I Knew You Were Waiting. All the greatest hits, 1980 to 2014. This is a fantastic record from start to finish. A 2-record set. Check out that track listing, friends. Nothing but great songs. Comes with these on this great, interesting packaging. Giving you stories about the songs. And on this beautiful wax. Just love it. Aretha Franklin, Knew You Were Waiting. Next up, 2024 Record Store Day, Gorillaz Cracker Island Deluxe Edition with new artwork and 6 additional songs. Cracker Island was one of my very favorite records of 2023. The deluxe reissue, one of my very favorites of 2024. Next up, I camped out all night Record Store Day, Black Friday. It was 19 degrees. I was the 3rd person in line. I got 2 records that day. Number 1, the Whitney Houston Love Is EP. A fantastic listen. Now, the first side is the same song done 4 different ways, but the second side, 4 live songs, including the song Home, that is worth the price of admission right there. So Whitney Houston, the Love Is EP. Then just last week, they released the rest of it. Whitney Houston, a concert for the New South Africa. This, friends, is in my top 3 for 2024. This is Whitney at the height of her power. Whitney singing about love. Love is needed today. So emotional. Love will save the day. Saving all my love for you. I want to dance with somebody who loves me. How will I know? Love melody. Queen of the night. Oh yeah. I have nothing. Love is. I will always love you. Greatest love of all. You can say what you like about Whitney Houston. The woman sang about love. Next up, the other record I got on Record Store Day Black Friday, The Golden Hour Jazz Dispensary. As you can see, I collect the Jazz Dispensary. I've been doing that since 2017. This is a return to form. The last two haven't been so good. This one, amazing. You got Sonny Rollins on here. You got the Vince Guaraldi Trio. The Golden Hour. And it comes on this beautiful swirl wax. Check that out. Jazz Dispensary, The Golden Hour. One of my best picks of 2024. Next, Judas Priest, Invincible Shield. This is in the top 3 of 2024, no doubt. The song Panic Attack is my new favorite Judas Priest song. This record is killer from start to finish. Return to form for Judas Priest and a fantastic record, Invincible Shield. You didn't think we're going to get through 2024 without some King Gizzard. King Gizzard Flight B741, their 26th studio album. I have every one of them. This one is for fans of Southern rock. Do you like Creedence Clearwater Revival? You like the Meters? You're going to love this record. Lots of fuzz, lots of harmonica, very melodic Southern rock. Highly recommend. King Gizzard Flight B741. Next, they got in a great collection of soundtracks down at the record store. I was the first one to dig through them, and I found this. 1988's John Lennon, Imagine. From the soundtrack. Great songs on here. A mix of John's solo stuff and his work with the Beatles. Several songs on here produced by Phil Spector. Very big find for me this year. Love this record. John Lennon's The Soundtrack to Imagine. Next, Sound of Money, Eddie Money's Greatest Hits. Took me a long time to find this record at a decent price. This record's bringing some pretty big bucks, about $100. You know how much I love Eddie. Sound of Eddie. Next up, my number 3 record for the year, Kacey Musgraves' Deeper Well. A fantastic listen for fans of country, psychedelic, folk. Just amazing. Comes on a scented inner sleeve. Love Kacey Musgraves, Deeper Well. And that led me to her best album, 2018's Golden Hour. We've got a running theme here of the gold. Golden Hour, her best record. I play this a lot at home. Friends, if you don't have Kacey Musgraves' Golden Hour, highly recommend it. Next up, Record Store Day 2024. Camped Out for Thin Lizzy. Live, 1976 in Hammersmith. This has fantastic songs on it. This has It's Only Money and Johnny. 2 songs that aren't on Live and Dangerous. Thin Lizzy. Got to get this one, friends. Next up, Tina Turner. Simply the Best. This, another great listen, friends. All of Tina Turner's best stuff. In beautiful packaging. Check that out. And it comes on this beautiful blue vinyl. Simply the Best, Tina Turner. Number 19, Vixen. This came out in 1988. Rolling Stone calls it the number 43 out of the top 50 best hair metal bands ever. I found this at a record show. Still sealed. Vixen. This sold 500,000 copies in the United States in 1988, and that makes it a gold record. Number 20. This is my favorite, only because I got her autographed this year. I got to go see John Waite. I was sitting in the front row, and he signed this for me. When I get records autographed, they automatically go into my favorites list. John Waite, No Breaks, at number 20. Now, the last 4 are all Christmas records that I just picked up this year. starting with A Charlie Brown Christmas by the Vince Guaraldi Trio. This is my wife's favorite Christmas record. And it's on gold. Gold cover. Next, One Wish, the Holiday Album by Whitney Houston. I love this record. And there's a song on here. She does The Little Drummer Boy, featuring her daughter, Bobby Christina Brown. One Wish, Whitney Houston. Next up, A Very Casey Christmas. This is a fun Christmas record. Friends, the best song on here is the one with Leon Bridges called Presents Without a Bow. But she's also got a song on here with Willie Nelson called Have a Willie, 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 Willie Nice Christmas. And of course, it's on green vinyl. Casey Musgraves, Very Casey Christmas. And my number 24 this year, friends, as I was digging through the Christmas albums, I spotted this, a Phil Spector Christmas. And at first I was like, what on earth? And then I looked at the track listing. This was originally released in 1963. This is a repress in the 70s. White Christmas with Darlene Love. You got the Ronettes on here, the Crystals, Bobby Sox and the Blue Jeans. You've got Marshmallow World with Darlene Love. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus with the Ronettes. This, friends, is a fantastic Christmas album for everybody's family to enjoy. Now, friends, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. I hope that you and your friends and your family have a very Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy 2025. Oh, and remember, every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.